I'm training to run a sub 48 second 400, and in this series, I document all of my workouts and bring you guys along on the journey so you can see exactly how I progress over time, modify my workouts throughout the year, and hopefully break 48 seconds in the 400. In this episode, I do a bunch of 200s, a couple of different long lactate days, and some general strength training work. It's Monday, July 8th, and today I have another max speed and acceleration day. And this week was originally written in as a deload week, and I'm a little bit conflicted because my body is actually feeling pretty good, so I don't really feel like I need a deload. But as I was thinking about it more, I had to take a day off last week because my heart rate variability got messed up. And so it makes sense from a nervous system perspective and from the perspective of giving my body time to adapt and adjust to just go ahead and take the deload week anyway. I'm still going to work hard. It's just going to be a reduced volume week, and maybe that'll give me some time to get rid of some of the calf pain and Achilles pain and just set me up so that my body and nervous system are really feeling fresh and good to go. I'm going to warn you guys now, these next few weeks of training are really shaky. I was very consistent and feeling pretty healthy up to this point, but my motivation started falling apart a little bit and I got really busy, as well as being worried about the lower leg pain I mentioned, so I ended up taking a bunch of days off all through July and August. $112. It's about average for my warm-up reps. Not too bad. Just hit 1.025, and it felt pretty rough. That was 1.034. I'm feeling very off today. I think I'm probably going to cut my losses and just call it a day on the sprinting aspect. There's no point in drilling in bad movement patterns and trying to push through when for some reason my nervous system is toast. I don't know if it's because I took Saturday and Sunday off this week, because last couple weeks I've been working out on Saturday and then just having Sunday off and then coming back into it, so maybe there's something to the 2 days off in a row that's messing with me. Maybe it's just because my sleep has been off, or maybe I didn't eat and drink enough yesterday. You never really know with this stuff, but I'm gonna call it there for the day. I did some long isometric holds afterward for about 90 seconds each. Some of you seem doubtful about doing these, but Dan Fichter and Chris Corfist are both big supporters of extreme isometrics, and I feel like I've gotten good results from doing them. I came back the next day for 200 meter repeats with rolling starts. My goal for these is to stay between 24.5 and 26.5 seconds, and eventually to run 5 or 6 of them in a row at or under 24.5 seconds. That is my goal finishing pace for the final 200 of my 400 race, and I got this training concept from Mike Hurst, who is a very successful 400 meter coach. He thinks it takes about 10 months to build in the finishing strength for the 400 and starts out early in the year training the second half of the race. This time around, I only did 2 200s, and after a day off, I came back to run a 300 with 2 follow-up 40 meter reps. I've had great results so far following Mike Hurst's general training structure, and so I'm pretty confident in the efficacy of his philosophies. He also suggests doing some more typical endurance-style training, like 300-meter repeats with 1 minute of rest, and 360-meter hill runs with jog-down recovery. Some of you guys in the comments have mentioned that you feel this isn't super specific to the 400 meters, and that running slowly teaches you to be good at running slowly, therefore not translating to 400-meter performance. However, I'm not completely convinced. I have run multiple speed PRs in the training weeks before these, even reaching 10 meters per second for the first time ever, while doing this endurance training. It also seems clear from some research that VO2 max plays a role in 400 meter performance, following behind max speed and lactate production in order of importance. So neglecting the aerobic system seems like a mistake, and Mike Hurst's workouts seem to do a good job targeting 400 meter specific aerobic work in terms of the length of individual reps. For those reasons, I plan to continue following his training philosophies for now, and I will adjust over the year as necessary. Alright guys, it is Monday, July 15th. I'm here at the track for another speed and acceleration day. I went to Cedar Point this weekend and then almost didn't sleep at all the night after. And on top of that, I forgot my second phone, so I can't set up timing gates for the speed work. So I'm gonna take today a little slower, a little easier, and just use it to focus on technique and form and get myself potentiated for the really hard 200 session tomorrow. It's Tuesday, July 16th. I'm here at the track to do some 200s. Recovery is just going to be jog back or 2 minutes. This early in the year, I'm probably going to keep it to 2 minutes. I had high hopes for this workout and I set out at a great pace, running a solid first rep. After that, things went downhill quickly. It was just one of those days I completely blew up. I wanted to do 4 or 5 reps total, but I ended up cutting it off after 3 since I wasn't even within the slow end of my ideal time range. I finished it out as well as I was capable of, but I was completely toast. After a day off, I came back for somewhat of a monster session. I had a 300, 250, and 200 with slow walk-back recoveries. I intended to follow that with a 150 and a 50, but I, once again, was so fried I didn't think it was worth even doing the reps. My current goal is to stay within 10% of my 400 meter goal time, or in other words, go at 90% of my 400 meter goal pace, which you will see written on the screen. Later on in the year, that will change to staying within 5% of goal 400 meter pace, but I am definitely not there yet. Going into the 250 after the 300 was terrifying. I did not feel recovered in the slightest, and I'm not used to running such long reps back to back. I tried my hardest to keep it together, but I ended up falling off pace slightly. The last rep was just survival. I knew I didn't have much left to give, and I held on as long as I could. I wasn't horribly off pace by the end, but it felt awful. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Sub 48 Project, and I'll see you in the next one.